Good morning. Welcome to Lisa's Book Review. This is my second episode and my first guest, which is Jack. Welcome, Jack.
Hi.
All right, let's get right to it. We've been reading Marion Dane Bower's Ghost Eye. It's a middle grade, not really mystery. It's kind of a little bit of a comedy, wouldn't you say?
No, I would say it's not even a mystery. I would say it's just a normal book.
Okay, so why are the eyes two different colors? Why don't you tell the audience about what you know about
the name is Ghost Eye, so obviously the reason is because one of his eyes can see ghosts. You can see one of his eyes as a ghost cat, and then the other there's a human. I guess the yellow or goldish eye can see like real humans.
So tell
and cats, and then the blue eye can see ghost cats.
So the premise of the story is he's a cat of an old lady who died.
Actually, he's a cat of an old lady. The old lady got sick. He got sent to this place, and he got picked out because he had two different colored eyes. Even though they didn't know they were magic, they just picked him for unique, and then he became a show cat and a famous cat. Then they got word that his owner died when he was in his cage waiting for the next show. Then something inside him felt bad, so then he got sent back to the old creaky house, and yeah,
and then there was a girl, right? The little girl that lives there.
He hated because he was so used to being like in the hands. Yeah, I guess.
Sorry.
Like kind of spoiledish.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So we actually haven't completed it yet. We're about 3/4 of the way through, so we're reading a little bit every day.
That's where a lottery ticket went.
What was that?
That's where a lottery ticket went. It's inside the book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I'll read the back of it just so that you have an idea about what it's about. Perloom Popcorn is the name of the book. Is the name of the character. The odd-eyed cat was perfectly happy to spend his days winning blue ribbons and preening before cat show judges. His one blue eye and one gold eye made him very unusual. But one day he is suddenly transported far from the show life he knows to a big old house in a strange city, where a lonely little girl tries desperately to befriend him. As Popcorn attempts to return to what had always been his home, he makes a startling discovery. For through his one blue eye he is able to see ghosts, and there are many. So it's a fun book. So that's the first book we're talking about, and we are in the process of reading. What's the next one, Jack?
The next one is the travel book. So, the travel book is, I guess, shows everything. I want to travel the journey through every country in the world. I would recommend this book because it's actually a really good book. But we can't really summarize the back because it's a little long. It's about 2 paragraphs. I could read it, but
one thing we do want to say about the travel book is obviously we can't travel right now. We're stuck in our house with no school and no work. But you can be a mental traveler. And that's what books are all about, is becoming a mental traveler. So you can go anywhere you want to go if you have a book.
I don't see any U.S.
I think the U.S. is there. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of flags. Notice the flags?
Yeah.
It's very... there we go.
Oh, there we go. Where's Canada?
It's got a lot of...
This is not Canada. It's that flower, right? No, that's...
Yes, that's correct. It's actually a leaf, but yeah.
Leaf.
You're right. Absolutely.
Then this is not... People think that this is the UK, but it's actually France?
Australia.
Oh, because they're part of the UK.
United... And what does the UK stand for?
United Kingdom.
Yeah, United Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
All right. So that's a fun book.
Yeah.
Open it up and show some of the photographs in it. It's really kind of a neat book.
This is the best one so far.
Ha ha.
So yeah, I would recommend this book. It's at Walmart, the Dollar Tree. Is it at Walmart?
I think I got it at the Dollar Tree or maybe through Amazon. You can get everything through Amazon, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at the African masks. That's interesting. What country is that? What's it say? It's kind of neat. It shows each little country and
population says 10 million. It is Haiti.
Oh, perfect. It's not an African country. Haiti's an island on its own.
Anyway, so yes, I would recommend this book.
All right, so now that's his recommendation. I've got a recommendation. We're going to save the best for last. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. So my recommendation is The Ultimate Sunflower by Lucy Peel. I got this on Amazon, and I grow sunflowers, and I'm hopefully going to be at the market if it's not shut down. Hopefully in 2 months we'll be back to normal. We'll see, because of the COVID-19. Aren't those beautiful? There's these the red sunflowers, white sunflowers. These are teddy bear sunflowers. They're kind of puffy. They don't really even look like sunflowers. But there's so many wonderful things you can do with sunflowers. Obviously, you can eat the seeds. Look, beautiful painting. I paint sunflowers too. And maybe we'll have an episode about the paintings that I do. So this is a highly recommended book. Okay, so we've got one more book to review or to talk about. And that is, show 'em.
The travel flick.
The Presidents. This is put out by the Smithsonian.
There's Dwight Eisenhower. There's Dwight Eisenhower.
He memorized the presidents. You became interested in the presidents because of your librarian at school, right?
Yeah.
She showed the kids a song that helps them memorize the order of the presidents. And believe it or not, in one day he had all of the presidents memorized in order. And I'm still struggling to do that myself. But he's got a song, and he's going to share it. So give me the book.
Dwight David Eisenhower.
Show him Dwight David Eisenhower and tell him something about him before he does the song.
Dwight David Eisenhower was a commander before he was president. I think he helped in World War II. And by far, I would rank him as a president. I would rank him a 5. I would have to say Theodore Roosevelt is a 1. He saved a 1 is the best.
Yes.
And then it goes to 100. Or no, 4.
No, well, you get 10 out of 10 stars. 1 out
No,
of 10.
let's do 1 is the best. So I'll say Theodore Roosevelt's 1. You're entitled to your own opinions, but I think he's the best because he preserved the wildlife.
The national park system,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Awesome.
Anyway,
okay, so let's do it. Without further ado.
It's not really a song,
come on, do the song. He wants to do the song.
No,
Let's do the song.
And besides,
Besides, it's a camera. There's nobody in here but you and I.
Yeah, I'm going to upload this.
I know, but right now there's nobody here, so just do it.
Okay.
Ready? Go. Dun, 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 dun. I know the song.
That's Jeopardy.
No. If I go too slow, he does the Jeopardy music.
No, but that was like dun 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 dun. Okay, fine. Okay. George, can I start? Oh, everybody.
You can do it any way you want to do it. Just show them how you know.
Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Harrison, John Tyler, James Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson. Can I say something about Andrew Johnson? He actually kind of tried to ruin Abraham Lincoln's work anyway. Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant. Oh, he tried to undo every change and make African Americans not vote again, even though Abraham.
He tried to reverse what Abraham Lincoln had done.
I don't know why Abraham Lincoln had that as vice president.
Wow.
He had him as vice president so he could show that the Southern and the Northern could get along, even though he just ruined. Anyway, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, Garfield Chester Arthur, Grover Cleveland, which can be known as Stephen Cleveland. He changed his name to Grover, but his original name was Stephen, or maybe vice versa. Benjamin Harrison, Grover Cleveland, again William McKinley. He was actually
So Grover Cleveland was president twice.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said he used to brag about it.
Well,
and then William McKinley was a second or third. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he was the third president to get assassinated. There's something in between Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, keep going.
Theodore Roosevelt, William Taft. Then here comes the 1900s. Wait, is it? No, I think it's the 1900s. Woodrow Wilson, Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge. It's Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin Delano, or you can say Delano Roosevelt, Harry Truman. Then it goes Dwight David Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, but I forgot his middle name. It's like long. Lyndon Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George H. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump.
Fitzgerald. That's it. Kennedy. John Fitzgerald Kennedy. I just thought of it.
Oh, and can I say Jimmy Carter's still alive? So he survived. Let's see, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter. So he survived. He outlived Ronald Reagan, George H. Bush. So he outlived 2 presidents. So yeah,
It's exciting that you memorize that so quickly. So if teachers listening, we should get extra credit for this because that's pretty amazing in one day.
okay, I think I already have.
And is she going to give you some?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We will be back soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.